Alright, I'm back from Planet Coaster, and today, the Umpissidos face the wrong way. I can't just mirror them and flip them, but we are... it's going to be a rough one. We're going to be trying to make a mountain here, and I know I said I have to watch a tutorial or two at the end of last episode. I didn't, so I'm just going to wing it, and whatever happens, happens, and we're going to hope and pray that I make something decent looking. I have an idea in my head. Can I transfer that over into the game? I have no idea. We're going to find out. I'm trying to... Okay, first off, let's think of the height we want. Our maximum height for the peak of this mountain. So this might take a while to lift up. And I was kind of reflecting on this earlier. I've done this game for over a year, and I've been working on this one. This map here, and it was just gonna look like a giant phallic thing is my normal shape to go to, but I'm just going for a general height, and then we'll build it out as we go with a point at the top and everything. But yeah. Oh wait, is that the highest I can go? That's the height limit? Interesting. Well, I'm glad I found that out. Okay, I know it looks weird, but from back here, what does that height look like from ground level when you enter it? Okay, see, I like that. Not the shape, but I like the height that we got. Because if I can make it pointy, with maybe a couple more peaks behind it, cascading down, have this looking a lot better, we might be onto something here. Where are you running? Home? What's your name? Yeah, oh, he is going home. He's super excited to go home. Wow, is my park that bad? I need to get some trash bins in here, but worry about that later. But yeah, I spent over a year on this, and I'm determined to get this shit done. Even if it takes me another 6 to 8 months of slow building, I am okay with it. Because what do I got to... What else do I have to do with this? Let's see. Redo that. That's going to take a while after we complete this section and make the coaster, which is going to be... I don't know how well that's going to go. Because it's going to be built into this mountain, so auto-tunneling is a thing, thankfully. So hopefully we can get that to work to our favor. Also here, I don't know if I want that out, because I gotta edge those off. I can't just have them rounded like that. But we're gonna build up this middle peak, and we're gonna work out from there. Okay, and then we can mold and sculpt however we want. Where's our edge of the map? Okay, it's all the way back there, so we got plenty of space to work with. Oh, I could even have the coaster cut through like a peak or two. Okay, okay. I got it. It's all coming together now. It just takes a while for me. And also, I'm glad I do take breaks from this game, because if I constantly just went at it, I don't think it would turn out well. I mean, I don't have a great looking park. I have a decent looking park, I'd like to think, compared to other people's. If you're ever making a map in this game, do not look up other people's creations. It makes you very discouraged, because some of them are, oh my, they're amazing. It makes this look like shit. Complete shit. So don't ever do that. It makes you very discouraged. Whoa, come on, camera. Come on, work with me, camera. Don't be flipping out. Okay, see that? I like that. Obviously not this bit, but I like the way that's turning out. Because I can design around it, I can build other peaks behind it, and further down over here, and across here, and maybe even over here. But we gotta fix this. Now this has been tough for me because here's my main problem with this. It's this. I have to redo this because this is not a perfect... it doesn't match up with 4x4s or 2x4s or 1x4 because I have the... this is much longer. Just, well, not much longer, but it's just slightly longer, as you can see, than a normal side. So if I can somehow shrink this or alter it so I can fit this little ridge thing around it so I can make a proper, like, it looks like it's holding it up sort of thing, that might work. If not, I don't really know. Also, I want to see what it looks like from this side. Like I said, this episode is going to be very slow. This episode is going to be very focused on just building a mountain. So if you're not into that, just leave. That's all I can say. Because I'm probably not going to be doing anything else. There might not even be a time lapse. It's just going to be trying to get this to look decent in a 30 to 40 minute gap that I have here. You can't really see much. Well, we got this tree in the way, which that's probably not going to stay there anyways. But yeah, we got to fix this. Okay, I think pushing this back, pushing it down, will start off with going a long way to help this. Because if I actually just get this out of the way, we can mold it back over in a bit. Because I just don't like how that looks at all. So that's why I had the intensity on half, so I don't fuck up too much if I slip and hit the mountain that I've already made, which I kind of like, actually. I gotta roughen it up and change the textures and add things to it. Maybe a tree or two hanging off of it. But, you know, that's for another day. So this thing. Also, we're gonna be changing that. Possibly getting rid of the roof. I probably said that before. Okay, come on. Is there a way I could... Okay, so it's like 2.5 blocks, which is not good. So if I can delete this half block, we're gonna just delete all this right here, because we'll work with this side. Because that way, if I fuck up and I can't fix it, I could at least just add it back in, and it'll be okay. Now let's see. Will you stick to the grid, or will you move somewhere else? Hey, you okay? Well, if I take the grid size off, you do kind of, well, you, whatever. Good enough. Actually, I kind of want the grid size on 4. Oh, that's not gonna go in there. God damn it. Which is because I want to put them together. Like if I do this and this. Yeah, just a skinny 2 might help. Pushing it out to 3 might be too much, and I don't think it'll match up with this. And plus, I could just make like a little wall behind this to cover that up. So if I did that all the way up, I'll turn the grid height up to 4. Do you actually line up properly? Yes, it's a miracle. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I get my city skylines and Planet Coaster buttons mixed up quite a lot now, which is, I guess that's a good problem to have. Yeah, so we have that up too. Then if I just take this whole wall here, yeah, let's just take this wall. I was going to decide on something else, but let's just stick with this. See how this works first, and then we'll fix it. Now, I can guarantee this is not going to stay on the grid that I have. Yeah, do I have to turn it around? Yeah, that's what it was. It's weird how that... I don't understand why that's a thing. You know, they're the same on each side, but I have to twist it around for it to properly fit in there. I mean, that's not lined up, but you know what I mean. There, that's lined up. Oh, see, that was the problem I had. Now I understand why I did that. Okay. Because it's kind of off on that. Well, you know how I think I could solve that? If I just extend this walkway to like 10 or whatever in this section, so it covers the whole thing and not just the half of it. That could work. So I'm onto something with that at least. Come on, right there. Come on. Nope, not that one. Right there. Okay, let's get you to line up. Get to flip you around as well. Yep. Okay, see, already I'm liking this better. It might be too flush with this part here, but that's just something we're gonna have to deal with, because I'll sacrifice that little bit of detail just to get everything else set up. Yeah, so now we just have to move this in. And then delete this extra, nope. Delete this extra bit, nope. Oh, that's right. You know what, let me just delete all this here. Because again, I don't know what I'm going to be overhanging. I don't know how much of the mountain's going to be over here at the moment. So if I can just get rid of that. And then just delete that. Move this in here. There's that slight problem with it. Okay. Unless it's just from the height here, is why that's messing up. No, I don't think it is. That little extra gap, though, might be a problem. We'll see. I don't think it'll matter too much if I'm just doing an overhang thing that wraps around. I hope. I hope, but we'll test it. Kind of makes me regret deleting those now, but yeah, we gotta fix this back wall as well. So let me delete this. I don't know what I just selected. Probably on the other side. Yep, let's get rid of that. Let's delete that. I guess currently I don't need a wall back there, but you know what, we'll see if I can just do a nice little bit of that and then duplicate and then just paste it right there. I don't know what that came from, but you can go away. Yeah, if this is purely just to hold up, quote-unquote, part of the mountain, I think it's okay with the way it is. Now, I really wish I didn't delete those little extension things, because now I kind of want them back to look at if it wraps around properly or not, because that little extra bit that goes around. Let's see. Fun part is finding them. Alright. Let's throw you right here, and let's throw you... Yeah, it's a little fucked up, but, I mean, is it really that big of a deal? I could run the little pole things down the side if I have to cover that up, you know? So it's not that big of a deal. Alright, I'm okay with it. Alright, let's delete that because I don't know how far down this mountain's going to hang over. Let's try to bring the mountain back over again. And then we'll fill in any gaps we have open in the back. Alright. So we want to pull you this way. Oh man, that is way too big. Pull you over like that. Lift you up a little bit. Okay, this is turning into exactly what I just made the first time. And I was like, I hate this. So, fantastic, I guess. I guess it has to be like this for me to visualize what the hell I need to do. Because, you know how I work weird in this game. I'm trying to make sure none of that just poked through, so it didn't. If it did, I can't see it. Push that back just slightly, just in case. Alright. See, there's not going to be as much overhang as I thought there was going to be for this. Which I'm kind of okay with, honestly. Because as long as I can create some type of shadow, it's fine. But let's turn the size down, let's lift that up, start building it around as the game freezes from saving. It just looks like a fucking nose. Looks like a giant nose. Whatever. You know what? How did I make that look decent, but then I can't visualize this properly? What else do I want to do here real quick? Okay, I think here's my problem. I need to also build this up a bit. I need to have some type of support beam looking thing going up from these to look like it's holding them, but also having an arch. Maybe like a giant arch. Okay. Idea. I'm getting an idea. Because this is kind of weird just having like these blocked off. So if I have like an extra arch going up over this because it lines up properly, like the double wide arch, like an entrance arch sort of thing, goes arcing over, and maybe with the grating coming down, I could maybe squeeze it in. I think the portcullis is too big. I know it's not going to show up here, is it? It's type port, yeah. If it's in the scenery, I believe. Port. Nope, it was. What the fuck was it then? Is it not in the castle thing? Is that why? You think I'd know this by now, but I don't. Ah, there it is. Okay. Do you? Oh, you don't hang through any of that. Okay. We're onto something with this. Perfect, because that does fit right in there. Okay. And then if I hang the banners in the back and have a little light at the bottom. Yeah, okay, we're onto something here. Alright, let's get this built. While the idea is fresh in my mind. Okay, so get that out of here. Get our castle back on. And let me bring up, because I know exactly where it is, because I'm that talented. Yes, we'll do rounded here, because we have pointed arches, so we can do rounded here as well. So I'm trying to figure out where's a good spot for this. Right there, possibly? Let's see what that looks like. Does that line up? Is that off-center? Yes. Can I move it to where it's not off-center? Better. Plus it gives me a chance to make it higher up, which I'm pretty okay with. So, no complaints there. It's just building the walls around it. Because what we'll do is we'll make one and then we'll just copy and paste it over. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this has to line up pretty damn well with what I'm doing. What was that noise? Oh. It's an ambulance outside. I thought it was in the game. I was like, am I playing City Skylines in the background? What is that? Nope, it's just something happened out there. You think I really would have built this up from the ground first? That way so I'm not trying to fucking guess where this lines up at. Alright, get that out of here so I can just copy and paste you over. Then we'll lift you up. This is going to be a little... It's going to look a little stupid. At least until I get this built. Alright. And then lift you up to there. Oh, that infuriates me to a level that you have no idea. Okay, let's try to just bring this up. Rotate it so it lines up with this. There you go. Why you won't do that whenever I just rotate you around, I have no fucking idea. If anybody was ever to ever ask me, what do you hate about this game? It'd be that. 100%. Because, oh man. Now if I did this right, in my mind, this should just transfer over to the rest of this. Oh, no it will not. No it will not. I did that completely wrong. Although I might be able to fix it. Ah, yes, let me delete this. Now I can copy and paste this over. Okay. See, I was half right. And being half right is better than being completely wrong. Watch me do all this and it just turns out like shit. Alright, here's another idea that just popped in my head. If I do these little two walls over it, hold on, let me just line it up. It may take 5 years to line it up for you. Okay. Okay, if I just do this all the way over, I can have some extra space for the overhangs that are also going here. Can also go here. It might be different ones, might be the same ones. You know, just so it doesn't overlap onto, let's just put that there, just so it doesn't overlap onto our arches there that we have going for us. Let me do it from this side. I know it's not going to line up, but I don't know, I just feel more comfortable doing it over here. Alright, once again, I must push this back out of the way because I do have to build up the back wall of this. Where are you going? There we go. Get that nose out of here. Whatever. It doesn't line up perfectly, but fuck it. As long as, whatever. As long as it looks fine from the back. Just from taking a glance at it. I really fucked that up royally. Just go in there. Do the same exact thing. Just copy pasted. Oh, okay. Game was saved. It should also be an indication of how long I've been playing, because I think it saves every 15 minutes, so in a half an hour I've been going at this. Alright, come on. Just, come on. Place it there. Gotta do the whole other side, too. That'll be a joy. I can't wait for that. Now, I know it looks disjointed and, like, you're probably like, what the fuck are you even doing? But it'll come together, don't you worry. Just think of how many other things I built that started out looking like complete shit. Pretty much everything in this part. And I think it's turned out okay. Decent enough for me, at least. There's one last thing I need to add before I put the portcullis in. And that is a little roof thing. And let me guess, these two are not lined up because of how bad I put that in there in the back. I would not be shocked. Can I see? Can I zoom in? No, that's a little too quick for me. I mean, you can see. You'll never be able to see that. It's fine. Now, the reason I'm doing this is if you can for some reason ever see under while you're standing here, you know, you won't exactly, you know, just see rock poking through. You'll see the solid shape. Yeah, because you can kind of see that, just barely. That's perfect. So, now, this is the test for this side. Portcullis. Don't ask why I had to type the whole thing in there. I know I didn't have to. Okay, let's get you lined up. Let's not position or align to surface. I think that was the problem. Yeah. And then let's change you. Where can I? Okay, I guess I can't do it from here. That's right. I can move it individually. That's right. It's not like it's stuck there. Alright, so at least I can do it like this. It's not poking through either side. It's touching the ground. Perfect. Now, will this work all the way up? I have no clue. Well, I was following the shadow thinking that was a part of it. That's actually like a little optical illusion for me right there. I can't really see what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, can I lift you up into this? Yeah, but you kind of should. And that's going to be a bit of an issue. Well, if we're putting the things there, it shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, we're going to hide you into the mountains, so no one's going to give a shit. It's doing this is the problem, because I got to try to line you up. Ah, see, that's the problem. Okay. I'm discovering something here. This needs to try to be lined up. And that should not be poking through enough to where it's a problem. I don't think. No, it's not poking through at all. There is that. But I mean, come on. Really, I'm gonna ruin the whole thing if I have that sticking out a little bit on each side. I don't give a shit. Because you could do this. Oh man, that's kind of rough. Oh man. Okay. Now, can I drag you across to fix this little gap issue? And by that, I mean... See, what's bothering me is, see this part? You have this for, like, the edge of the portcullis. Now, if I drag this over and line this up properly... Like, right there... I mean, it's something you'd never be able to honestly see, but it bothers me, so I need to fix it. Yeah, so how's that look from the ground? Hit that real quick. Let's take a peek at this. Okay, see, that's much better. That's the sense of scale I was going for in the beginning. Yeah, I am perfectly okay with that. That's turning out pretty okay, and I think I can make makeshift pillars shooting out of this. Or hell, even put the, what are they called? These things. Put them here and just make it look like a pillar. That could work. So, here's the thing. Copy and pasting that over is probably something I'll just do in a quick time lapse at the very end here. Because that shouldn't take longer than, what, 10-15 minutes of me sitting here doing that, so I could speed that up. No point in me talking through it. So we got part of the mountain done. It's just this took longer than expected because I wanted to add to it and then expand on the idea, which I think it turned out pretty decently for what it was. And if I think I can make it work, I might experiment with the tiny bit of mountain overhang here. But for the most part, I think I'm just going to be decorating it. So, with that, I'm done for today. See you in the very quick little time lapse coming up. And until next time.